All right, what's going on? It's Bobby Skinner, Jam Football, doing the 4 best runs I saw from week 4. Sorry I missed week 3. I was in the middle of a hurricane. I've got a good excuse. But let's get into it. Our 4 best runs of the week. And we're going to start, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. We're going to start with Josh Jacobs and the Las Vegas Raiders. And this might be just like the best running back effort on this, but this is also an O-line video too. So I don't think the O-line does a great job. But you see Josh Jacobs break all those tackles. How do we get there? So they're running zone. Munford's blocking out. Then you have Dylan Parham and Andre James, the center. Andre James does a good job getting hands on him and then forcing him outside of here. And then the linebacker's flowing, so he knows he's got to pin him out. He knows that the running back's going to cut off of this block because they're all playing outside. Like, this is all shut down over here. So then you have the center, the left guard, Alex Barr, and Colton Miller over here. They're also doubling. Jacob cuts on this. Honestly, I think this is the read for Jacobs right here. Because you've got Barr pinning, sealing this off. You've got this safety coming down and filling here. But Jacobs is reading 50 and sees that he comes in and bounces this, cuts back on this. And honestly, this should be a dead play, but this is why it's on the best runs of the week. Josh Jacobs, spin. Break a tackle. 47, weak tackle effort. Run through that. And then cut off the angle of 30. And you get yourself a nice 43 yards. So that was the 4th best. Number 3, Damien Pierce, a fantasy football darling this year. Rookie out of Florida for the Texans. Texans put Nico Collins in motion, and what are they running? They're running a play called crack toss. Why is it that? Well, one, they're tossing. That makes sense. But Nico Collins is going to come and crack down the edge. So seal this defensive end off. So you're able to block a defensive end with a wide receiver because all you're trying to do is seal him off. You get the fullback Troy Hairston out. Good block. Like, square up, keep your feet moving, deliver the hands, roll the hips. Good block. Really good block. And then you also have the Howard brothers, O.J. Howard and Titus Howard. Good job reaching, sealing this off. O.J. Howard picking up this block for enough time. You've got the right guard and the center, A.J. Cann and Scott Quesenberry. This linebacker, this is good stuff. This doesn't really matter too much in the play, but because this linebacker is trying to undercut this, good job by Cann to come back onto this block and allows him to seal off. But then Damien Pierce make the cut off the fullback. O.J. Howard's doing his job. Titus Howard got enough of a piece. And now you got momentum. And now you've got a 75-yard touchdown for the Houston Texans. Good stuff. Number 2, a familiar face on this series. The Detroit Lions, the best run-blocking team in the NFL. Probably just the best offensive line in the NFL right now when you go and look at it. Jamal Williams this week. DeAndre Swift's out, so it's not DeAndre Swift. Really like this scheme stuff. So you'll notice Titus Howard comes and motions in. And look at this little subtle thing that he does. So you see the Lions are pulling Dan Skipper, and they want to kick this guy out. So Hawkinson shows like he's going to block him out. Like, this is going to be a one-on-one block. So what does that do? Just that little bit doesn't allow 52 to come and crash down. Just a little bit of hesitation. Dan Skipper is able to get his helmet inside. That's exactly what you want. Hawkinson does a great job blocking his guy, or a good enough job. And then also Penei Sewell and Evan Brown. Double team. Move a guy. Bam. That's movement. Now, the read from Jamal Williams is off of this linebacker. Because they're playing in a light box, which means there's an open gap that's not just already accounted for by one of the linebackers or D linemen, he has to play this gap and this gap. Well, he's slow with it. Allows Penny Sewell to come off onto the block. And then Jamal Williams, stiff arm. Take advantage of bad tackling. Stiff arm. And you got yourself a 51-yard touchdown. And then number 1 this week, a game winner by the Seahawks and Rashad Penny. This is with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. They're down 3, 46 yards to go. They're trying, thinking they're trying to get in field goal range. The Lions are totally playing the pass. They're running this like amoeba defense where you move all these guys around. And the Seahawks, I love this. So it's like, okay, if you're going to do all of this, you're going to show all of this and give us troubles with our protection and try and get free rushers, we'll just play gap football and we'll run it on you. This is a 2nd and 8. The 2 minutes left. I don't know how many times you're running on 2nd and long. Not in field goal range yet. But they say, well, we're just going to play gap football. So what does that mean? Well, we're all going to step down our gaps. Gabe Jackson. Abe Lucas washes down 34. Just clears him. Pancakes him. Awesome block by Abe Lucas, the rookie. Noah Fant, the tight end. Aiden Hutchinson stunting in. Seal him off. Again, you know how they're playing pass heavy? Because watch this guy loop around. They're trying to do some type of game stunt action. And then so Damian Lewis and Charles Cross are pulling. 63 gets a little bit of a piece. The end plays this well. Crashes down. But Seahawks are just too quick. And now you have 2 pullers for 1. 1 defender. Rashad Penny, easy. And here's something that you really don't see in the NFL. We're going to see it from this angle. You really don't. You see this in college all the time in their run game. In the NFL, you really don't see it. Watch the wide receivers. They're all running routes, occupying their corners. They're not blocking, occupying their corners. And guess what? Now you have a guy running for the game-winning touchdown with your back turned to the play. So just awesome play call by the Seahawks, taking advantage of hey, it's 2nd and 8. There's 2 minutes left. They're trying to get a negative play out of this, so they're manned up. They're going to run all this action here. Well, guess what? We're going to occupy these players' eyes, and we don't know exactly which gaps these guys are going to shooting. We're just going to play our gap, and we're going to score on your ass, and we're going to win the game. So really good stuff by the Seahawks. Good stuff by all of these teams. But appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next. Lions fans, if you're watching this, Penny Sewell breakdown coming out tomorrow. So get excited for that.